played since the SPVA tournament last Saturday. Gering comes in losing 3 of their last 4, while Bridgeport won 2 of 3 at the SPVA tournament. Looking at some of the leaders in statistics for Gering, Ellie Winkler averages 4.2 kills. Emily Harrison, 3.9 blocks, along with Kyla Knight and Carly Pazanka at 2.8 blocks each. For Bridgeport, Ruthie Loomis-Girdle at 2.8 kills and Natalie Keenan-Virgil at 1.9. In blocks, Evie Loomis-Girdle averages just over half a block. That Ruthie and Evie are sisters. Evie is the senior, Ruthie is the freshman. In digs, Zoe Smith, the libero for Gering, averages 6.2 digs, while for Bridgeport, Natalie Keenan-Virgil averages 4, Phelan Jeffries 3.1, and Paige Schmunk 3%. And in assists, Macy Boggs 7.4 for Gering, while Sydney 9 at 6.8 and Paige Schmunk at 5.8 lead Bridgeport. Gering is 7-16 in matches ending in sweeps, while Bridgeport is 9-12. Neither team has played a lot of 5-set matches, which will be the format in the soon-to-begin postseason play and in tonight's action. Gering's 5-4, and even in sweeps in 5-set matches at 3-3. Bridgeport has only played 3 5-set matches this season, winning 1. Bridgeport is 6-5 at home, while Gering is 3-3 in true road games. Postseason play coming up. Bridgeport is the, right now, 33rd in points in C2. Morrill is 38th, Bayard 50, and Hemingford 55th. So as of this moment, barring some big changes, Bridgeport and Hemingford would square off, while Morrill and Bayard would be in the other side of the bracket. For the Class B district that Gering's involved with, Sydney is the number 2 seed in points across the state, so they will be the top seed in the district. Alliance currently sets in 10th place, Gering in 15th, and Scotts Bluff in 20th. Now the top 16 have a chance. Of course, it depends on the district winners and then the remaining teams that are left that are the higher seeds. So Gering probably needs a win tonight, and very much so against Alliance in their first round, because Sydney and Scotts Bluff are paired up right now according to the points in that B district. Well, our starting lineups are coming up next as the Platte Valley Company's pregame show continues.
Are you ready to join the celebration? Then what are you waiting for? Switch to VIAERO today and find out exactly why we're better. More towers than the competition. Convenient stores in your neighborhood. Friendly, helpful customer service, and top phones at excellent values, such as the iPhone XR for free. That's right, get a free iPhone XR when you purchase any other iPhone of equal or greater value. VIAERO Wireless, your better choice for wireless service.
On April 15, 1924, West Nebraska Methodist Episcopal Hospital, the region's first modern hospital, opened in downtown Scotts Bluff. The goal was to provide the care residents needed close to home, and it's never changed. For 95 years, we've continued to provide exceptional health care for generations of families throughout our region as a community hospital, a regional referral center, and a Level 2 trauma center. Thank you for trusting your health care to Regional West Medical Center.
Welcome back. Chuck Swartz with you on the Platte Valley Company's pregame show as we take a look at the starting lineups. They're brought to you by Western Nebraska Community College. From diplomas to degrees, it's for me. Learn more at wncc.edu. We'll look at the visiting Gering Lady Bulldogs first, 14-21, as we said, coached by Amanda Cochran. Macy Boggs will be one of the starters, a junior, fellow junior Kyla Knight also in the starting lineup. Boggs, 7.4 assists, we mentioned, and Kyla Knight averages almost 3 blocks per set. Ellie Winkler leads in kills, the seniors at 4.2, also 2 blocks, and at 2.2 digs. Emily Harrison, another senior, will be in the starting lineup, averaging 1.2 kills, 3.9 blocks. The other starters tonight, and we could have a little bit of a change depending on serve rotation. Kenny McFarland, a junior, averages 2.3 digs per contest. Freshman Carly Pazanka, she averages a kill and 2.8 blocks. We also will be seeing Maddie Ray, a freshman who starts some of the time, but it depends on serve rotation, as we said. Again, for Gering, Boggs, Knight, Winkler, Harrison, McFarland, and Pazanka. The libero is Zoe Smith. She's a setter, averages half an ace per set and 6.2 digs. The 6 starters for Gering, 2 seniors, 3 juniors, and a freshman. When we come back, we'll look at the Bridgeport starters as the Platte Valley Company's pregame show continues.
Box Butte General Hospital continues our mission to lead and innovate in healthcare delivery and community wellness. But this isn't just a hospital. This is home to exceptional patient care. This is the greatest place to work, receive care, and practice medicine. This is innovation in action. This is community wellness. This is where specialty clinics fit your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. We are Box Butte General Hospital. This is us. Great things are happening here since 1976.
Did the extreme weather this summer do damage to your home? Call Roofing Plus today. Let Luke Shaneman and his team get your home back and family back to normal. Licensed and insured, call Roofing Plus today and Luke will get you scheduled for your free and easy inspection and see if you qualify for a new roof, siding, or gutters. The Roofing Plus team can be there in days, not months. Call Roofing Plus today, 308-440-6387.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Bridgeport Lady Bulldogs now, coached by Jackie Romig. They are 15-14 on the season. Again, the starting lineups are brought to you by Western Nebraska Community College. From diplomas to degrees, it's for me. Learn more at wncc.edu. We do have one uncertainty, according to Coach Romig, as to who will start. And again, it's based on serve rotation and who will be starting there. Carly Deaver, a 5'8 sophomore. Sydney 9, a 5'4 junior, both in the starting lineup. Deaver with 3.7 digs, 1.5 kills. 9 averages 6.8 assists and 2.9 digs. Phelan Jeffries, a 5'4 senior, 3.1 digs, half an ace per set, will be in the starting lineup. Along with senior Evie Loomis-Girdle at 5'11", averages 1.3 kills, 2.3 digs, and a little over half a block per set. Her sister, freshman Ruthie Loomis-Girdle, also in the starting lineup, the 6'2 freshman, 2.8 kills and 2.7 digs. Now, the other starter will come between Paige Schmunk, 5'6 sophomore, averaging 3 digs, 5.8 assists, and Ellie Klein, the 5'10 sophomore, who averages half a block. Regardless, whichever of those starts, it'll be a senior, a junior, 3 sophomores, and a freshman for Bridgeport in the starting lineup. So obviously a very, very young team. Well, that concludes the Platte Valley Company's pregame show. Opening serve nears here on KNEB.TV.
Christmas is in the air. Compliments for you and your home. Come in today to see all the Christmas decor you'll need to help brighten up your house. From tree decorations to carolers and Santas. We also have beautiful and original ladies' fashions for the holiday season, which appeal to women of all ages and sizes. And for the cold nights, bundle up in some coffee shop clothing. Compliments for you and your home. 1708 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
When we combine our energy, we're able to accomplish incredible things and take on the greatest challenges. We're stronger than we could have ever been alone because our energy works better together. Tri-State and My Roulette Company. Brighter, stronger, better together.
Welcome back. We're ready for the official introduction of the starting lineups tonight. Again, final regular season match of the season for both teams. Gering will be attired in blue tops, white numerals with the black shorts, while Gering will be in the purple tops with the gold numerals and the black shorts. Gering will be in the left-hand side for this first set. It is a best of 5. Played at 25, must win by 2. And it looks like the same starters we were expecting for the most part, although we do see Camacho coming out now, and she may be the 6th starter, depending on how the rotation works with the libero. Camacho is a freshman. Starters for Bridgeport being introduced now. Schmunk will get the start. Again, that was depending on service rotation, how that was going to be. The libero, Natalie Keenan-Virgil. Fallon Jeffries. Ellie Klein won't get the start because it was between Schmunk and Klein as to who would start there. And now the Loomis-Girdle sisters, Evie the senior and Ruthie the freshman. So there you have it. We'll be ready to go. Tomorrow night, might mention that I'll be right back here in Bridgeport. Hershey and Bridgeport conclude the regular season in football. We'll have that one for you. And on 101.7 The Trail, Chris Cottrell will be in McCook for that big matchup between Scotts Bluff and McCook, 2 perennial Class B powers. And Gering concludes their season against Chadron. And Jeff Kelly will have that one for you on 960 AM. And the Husker Volleyball will be on 94.1 The Brand tomorrow, as they have a pair of Big Ten matches this Friday and Saturday coming up. So we are ready now with all of the pregame festivities out of the way for a little volleyball. Thanks for being along on KNEB.TV tonight. As we wait for the first serve, I'll remind you that Russell's Automotive, your family-owned go-to for all your quality automotive repair needs, is one of our sponsors tonight. Our first serve is brought to you by Papa Murphy's Pizza, 2801 Avenue B in Scotts Bluff. It's love at 425 degrees, and don't forget to register for the Papa Murphy's Text Club for a sweet deal. It's going to be Gering to serve first. The way it looks, they're getting the rotations set here. And McFarland will be the first to serve for Gering. Junior Kenny McFarland launches. We're underway. Keenan-Virgil under it. It's an overpass, and the kill goes to Ellie Winkler. 1-0, Gering on top. Again, Keenan-Virgil. Set by 9. Spike by Deaver was blocked back. Now it's across by Loomis-Girdle. Evie, that is. We'll probably go with some first names to identify those two. Set up into the middle, and the pancake doesn't work. As Deaver will get the kill, we are tied at 1-1. First tie, and Sydney 9 puts it across for Bridgeport. Huge swing by Harrison, dug in the back row. Hit back to McFarland. Boggs sets, and that'll be a kill for Winkler as it was tipped. 2-1. Gering on top after our first 2 service rotations. Now Camacho does come out, and Carly Pazanka, the other freshman, comes in for her. Here's Boggs to serve. To the back row to Deaver. 9. And Keenan-Virgil will be long from back of the 10-foot line. Gering leads 3-1. We're in the first set if you're just joining us. Got started a bit late. Gering won the JV. It took 3. Best of 3 for that one. Deaver again underneath it. Near side, a little off balance. Jeffries gets it across. Set it up, and that'll be a huge swing by Winkler. saved by Bridgeport. Now Keenan Virgil trying to get it over from way back. Has it go into the net. It'll be 4-1. Gering with the early lead. Here's Macy Boggs. Couple of points in service already. Deep to Keenan Virgil. 9. Into the middle to Evie Loomis-Girdle for the kill. 4-2. Gering with the lead as Bridgeport gets to serve. It'll be Deaver. Deaver on the run-up. Jump serves a strong one. Back to Smith. Again Winkler. Blocked back. Point Bridgeport. Nice solid defense up top. Girdles and Jeffries were all up there. It's 4-3. Gering with the lead. Deaver trying to tie it up for the second time. Barely clears the net. McFarland underneath it. Backside. Swing by Harrison is dug. And into the net now by the freshman Ruthie Loomis-Girdle. Gering's lead increases to 5-3. Zoe Smith, the libero, to serve. Averages half an ace per set, so you figure she's going to have a couple tonight. Big swing by the freshman. Ruthie Loomis-Girdle for the kill. Side out makes it 5-4 Gering. And Bridgeport will have Keenan Virgil back to serve. 5'6" sophomore. It was parents' night here at Bridgeport, their final home game of the season. Smith, Boggs, big swing is long, and we're tied. Second tie we've had here in the first set. Bridgeport looking for their first lead, but that will go into the net, and the error makes it 6-5 Gering. Maddie Ray reports for Gering, replacing Kenny McFarland. Winkler back. Loomis-Girdle pushes it across. Winkler set it up to Ray. She'll get it through the block, and Gering leads 7-5. Winkler stands back a long way. The run up and the jump serve. A little top spin on that one. 9 sets near side to Ruthie Loomis-Girdle. Now Ray bumps it deep. Big swing by Jeffries. Kept alive. Here's Ray again for the kill. 8-5. Gering leading. We're in the first set. It's best of 5 tonight. That's what postseason will be. Duels are 5 sets during the year, but all of the tournaments, triangulars, things of that sort, usually best of 3. That one's into the net. Gering leads 8-6 as the serve goes over to Bridgeport. Jeffries glances at Coach Ramig and misses long, so the service error makes it 9-6. Now we'll see Camacho back in, and she'll be serving. Camacho, the freshman, puts it deep. Into the middle, Schmunk. Smith digs. Far side to Ray, she'll get the kill. Gering's ahead 10-6 in the first set. Haven't had either team take a break as of yet. Camacho floats it across. Here's Ruthie Loomis-Girdle. Kept alive by Gering. Nice dig in the back. Put on a cross on the second. Smith tracks it down. Ray. And that'll ricochet off of the basketball backboard. Bridgeport can play it on their side, but the deflection took it away. And we are going to have a timeout by Bridgeport. So our first timeout in the first set. It's 11-6 Gering on the West Coast scoreboard.
You may look forward to spending the seasons with family in your home, but not when these critters come knocking on your door. That's where Benzel Pest Control saves the day. Family owned since 1976, we provide prompt, professional, and efficient services to keep your home or business safe and secure all year round.
With 3 generations and more than 4 decades of service to the Nebraska Panhandle and Southeast Wyoming, Benzel Pest Control is the only name in all seasons pest defense.
Welcome back. 11-6 Gering here in the first set. Melissa Float, your local American National Insurance agent, offers auto, home, life, business, and farm and ranch insurance. See Melissa Float for your insurance needs. First time out by Bridgeport, with Gering leading it 11-6. Ariana Camacho, who came in to serve, back to try it again. 9 will set it near side. Ruthie Girdle into the net with it, and it's 12-6. Camacho with her third point in service, and a double-up lead for the first time. To Keenan Virgil. 9 puts it into the middle, crossed by Schmunk. Gering not a lot on that one. Here's Ruthie Girdle, a nice tip, kept alive. Ray, and she'll get another kill. 4 points for Camacho here. Ray already with 4 kills. Camacho trying for a handful of points in this service rotation to the back row. Deaver. 9. Again, Ruthie Girdle. Smith underneath. Ray, who has the hot hand across, partially blocked. Here's Ruthie Girdle down the line, but it misses. 14-6, right idea, but narrowly missed the sideline. So 5 points by Camacho, this time back. Ruthie Girdle again. Camacho underneath. Boggs sets it up to Ray, and again she'll get a kill. 15-6. And we're going to have a sub rather than a timeout taken here. Alexis Virgil will come in. Here's Ruthie Girdle. Dug by Winkler, but out of bounds. Kill will go to Ruthie. And it's 15-7, stopping a 6-point service run by Ariana Camacho. And now Peyton Alexander will report. Trying to get Bridgeport back on the positive side here. Floats it to Camacho. Boggs hit deep by Knight, misplayed by Bridgeport. It's 16-7. Now we're going to see Alexis Harding, 5'6" sophomore, come in for Bridgeport. And we are going to see Sydney Winkler for Gering to be serving here. The sophomore puts it across, and it'll be an ace. First ace we've seen in this first set. That makes it 17-7. A net serve across. Keenan Virgil keeps it alive. Now it'll have to be bumped from way back by Jeffries. So Gering in system. The back set, slide, and it hits the top of the net by Harrison and falls back. And the point goes to Bridgeport. 17-8. Bridgeport leading. They'll have service, as coming in will be Paige Schmunk. Page, 5'6" sophomore, approaches the line, puts it back to Smith. That'll be set to Harrison, across on the second by Bridgeport. Back set, slide through the block by Harrison for the kill. and it's 18-8. They're going to say the other way around. 17-9 as it was touched by Gering. Now into the net by Ray. So all of a sudden it's 17-10. Bridgeport getting a couple of points from Schmunk here. Trying to crawl back into this first set. To the back row, again Smith. Boggs. Winkler from back of the 10-foot line. It'll fall in the middle as it was kept alive by Jeffries, but nobody else home. So 18-10, Keenan Virgil will come in. Schmunk goes out. And we're through the rotation once. Kenny McFarland for Gering. Right near the net, put on a cross. Gering gets it slapped across on their second. Blocked back off of the kill attempt by Evie Loomis-Girdle. And it's 19-10. And we're going to have the second timeout taken by Bridgeport. So in the first set, our score, Gering 19, Bridgeport 10 on the West Coast scoreboard.
This broadcast on KNEB.TV is brought to you in part by Bridgeport Ethanol. Trail City Supply, your hometown hardware and much more store. And by Trinidad Benham.
Welcome back, 19-10 Gering here in the first set. McFarland launches it deep. Keenan Virgil under it. Near side, Evie Loomis-Girdle, and the point's going to Gering, and it's 20-10. That'll be the third point that McFarland has here in the first set. One of them on the first rotation, two now on the second. Hit deep, it'll be mishandled, and an ace. Second ace for Gering, 21-10. Deep breath by McFarland before launching. Keenan Virgil under it. 9. Now it'll be Evie putting it on a cross. Diving save. Winkler way back. Puts some mustard on that one and gets a kill. So 22-10. We'll have Ruthie Loomis-Girdle come in. Timeout's gone for Jackie Remig and Bridgeport here in the first set. Misplayed again. Jeffries will keep it alive. Keenan Virgil can't come close to getting it across, however. And it is 23-10. So 6 points for McFarland, 5 in this rotation, giving Gering a big lead. Jeffries, 9. Evie Loomis-Girdle. It was kept alive by Smith, but nobody could play it out of the net. Point goes to Bridgeport. 23-11. 9 to Smith. Across to Winkler, just tips it over. Deaver, 9. Evie gets it in, hit the back line. 23-12. First point for 9. Sydney 9, a 5'4" junior. The only junior in the starting lineup. Deep to Smith. Kept alive by McFarland. Winkler tips it on a cross. Deaver underneath. Here is Evie Loomis-Girdle. Put on a cross by Boggs, but kept alive and now into the net by Winkler. Point goes to Bridgeport again. 23-13. Gering with the lead. Play to 25, must win by 2. This one floats along, and the error will set it up for set point. 24-13 Gering. Boggs, who had 2 points earlier in this set, back in rotation for serving. Back there to see if she can end it. Keenan Virgil under it. 9, Jeffries. Smith for Gering. Set it to Winkler. She'll miss long. It was tipped. That's it. So 25-13 Gering in the first set. As there were a couple of ties, but Gering wins the first set. We'll get things totaled up here and be back with those numbers before set 2 begins. Again, 1-0. Gering leads on the West Coast scoreboard.
Bye, Mom. Have fun.
Maybe next weekend.
Don't put off till next weekend what you can enjoy doing today. With the affordable John Deere 3E Series, you can handle any job on your property and turn that chore list from to-do to done.
Looks like we had nothing to worry about.
Nothing runs like a Deere.
Visit 21st Century Equipment in Alliance, Torrington, Scottsbluff, and Bridgeport, or visit 21stcenturyequipments.com.
Changing leaf colors means yard work. Your friends at Tri-City Stormwater wants to remind you of the proper way to dispose of fallen leaves. Leaves make great mulch for trees and bushes and compost for future gardens. The city also has yard waste bins, so they can dispose of all your leaves at the city compost facility. Always keep your leaves out of the gutters. Not only do they cause clogging and flooding, they can pollute our waterways by causing nutrient overload. So keep your yard looking good and your drinking water safe, because it's our water, our responsibility.
Think a utility vehicle should do more than take you places? So does Kubota. That's why our all-new Sidekick is built to do it all. Climb more. Tow more. Go more. Cross over to more today. Take your Kubota Sidekick home with no money down and 0% financing for 36 months.
Your local Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gering.
Gering wins it in the first 25-13, and again, seems like service points a huge indicator. Let's look at Gering first. Camacho had 6 points, McFarland 6, including an ace, 3 for Boggs, 2 for Ellie Winkler, 1 for Sydney Winkler. Sydney also had an ace. Ellie had an error, so 18 service points for Gering. For Bridgeport, 9 had a pair. Paige Schmunk had 2, and then 1 service point each for Keenan Virgil and for Deaver. Errors for 9, Keenan Virgil, and Phelan Jeffries. So 18-6 in service points, 2-0 in aces in favor of Gering, and Gering had 1 error, while Bridgeport had 3 in that first set. Bridgeport will be on the left-hand side, and they'll be serving first. 9 gets us underway. Winkler long with it, and Bridgeport leads 1-0. That first set, we had 2 ties. Bridgeport never led, however. This is their first lead of the night. Boggs sets to Smith, and she gets it in on the back line. We are tied at 1. Now we'll see Pazanka in as Boggs gets ready to serve. To the back, right near the net, trying to get it over was 9, couldn't, and the point goes to Gering. So 2-1. Monument Physical Therapy can keep you in the game. They offer the Bumps and Bruises program, 1 free consultation and 1 free follow-up for all area athletes. Monument Physical Therapy in Gering and Morrill. Big swing, blocked. Emily Harrison got up there. Jeffries, she's blocked back, and we are going to have a net violation, and that will go against Bridgeport. 3-1. Gering on top. Ball across by Boggs. 9 sets Jeffries to the back to McFarland. Here's Winkler, and she'll get it through the block. It falls for the 4th point for Gering. 4-1, Gering leading. 3 points for Macy Boggs. Boggs had 3 in that first set also. Across to Keenan Virgil. That'll be launched deep by Carly Deaver, and it is 5-1. Gering on top. Boggs on a run right now, getting Gering out to a big lead here in the second set. Barely clears the net. Keenan Virgil. 9. Jeffries. Winkler underneath. Back set. Pazanka gets the kill. Gering ahead 6-1 here in the set, and Bridgeport will take timeout. It's 1-0, and Gering's up 6-1 in the second on the West Coast scoreboard.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
For more than 125 years, Wells Fargo Advisors has created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. Call Ryan Windhorst at 632-7561. Together, we'll go far. Timeout by Bridgeport. Gering's up 6-1, already up 1-0. Served by Boggs, set it into the middle, and Evie Loomis-Girdle will get the kill. The timeout worked that time. Side out makes it 6-2. Deaver will be serving. To Smith. Boggs. Winkler for the kill. 7-2, and Winkler unofficially 5 kills already. Smith serving. Kind of a knuckleball overpass. Winkler hits it, but Bridgeport keeps it alive. But into the net by Ruthie Loomis-Girdle, point to Gering. 8-2. Smith getting her first point in service. She was shut out in that first set, but 25-13. Gering with the win. This one is into the net. So 8-3. Gering on top. Smith. Free ball across by McFarland. So Bridgeport on the attack into the middle. Tipped across by Ellie Klein. Now Winkler will get it set up. And the huge swing for the kill. Now Ray to report. McFarland comes out for Gering. And it's Winkler back to serve. Had a couple of points and an error in that first set. Open hand slap to Virgil right near the net. And Ray hits it. It's kept alive. Bridgeport free balls it across. Long run for Boggs, so Ray has to free ball this one. 9, far side. That'll be a kill for Ruthie Loomis-Girdle. 9-4, Gering with the lead. Jeffries serving. Jump serve to Smith. Boggs alive with it. Winkler hits it into the net from back of the 10-foot line. It's 9-5. Gering with the lead. Jeffries' first point in service. Run up, and she'll put it to Winkler. Boggs, long run. Ray, kind of flat-footed, puts it across. Here is Ruthie. Loomis Girdle. Smith sets it up nicely to Pazanka. Bridgeport will have to free ball this one. Good one, though. Smith, a tumbling save. Kyla Knight couldn't get the kill. Bridgeport gets it across. Gering to try it again. And Pazanka is blocked back, but it's out of bounds. Gering 10-5. Camacho, who had that nice run in the first set, comes in again to serve. Had 6 points. Deep. Getting some nice height was Ruthie Loomis Girdle for the kill there. And it's 10-6. Gering with the lead, but the side out gives the serve back to Bridgeport. Alexis Harding will come in to serve. Harding hits it long. 11-6 Gering after the error. And Sydney Winkler trots in. Sydney, the sophomore, had an ace in the first set. Not this time. Set up down the line to Carly Deaver, but it's out. 12-6 Gering. Sydney Winkler with her first point. Now we are going to have Taylor Philbrick come in for Maddie Ray, for Winkler. So Philbrick being directed where to go by Camacho. A couple of smiles on their faces, and we're ready. Sydney Winkler hits the net, it falls back. Error makes it 12-7. Gering with the lead. And this time it'll be Ellie Klein for Bridgeport. Didn't serve in the first set. And it'll be an error. 13-7 Gering. A lot of side outs going here after we had a couple of long service runs in that first set. Now McFarland, who has not served here in the second set, she led off in set one. Puts it to the back row. Deaver, 9. Evie, Loomis Girdle, kept alive by Gering. Smith puts it across, diving save. Loomis Girdle pushes it deep, and it's in. Gering thought it was going to fall out, but it stayed in. It's 13-8. Bridgeport hanging tough here, and we have had just a series of side outs here since Sydney Winkler had gotten a point. Sydney 9 for Bridgeport. Winkler into the net. That makes it 13-9. Bridgeport down 4. 9, her second point in service in this set. She had 2 in the other one. Back set, the slide, Harrison. Put on a cross by Bridgeport, and it falls into that donut hole in the middle. That'll go as a kill for Evie Loomis Girdle, and we've got timeout. Gering, our score, is 13-10 in the second set. Gering's ahead 1-0 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Known previously as Angela's Bridal and Boutique in downtown Scottsbluff, now tuxedos and men's formal wear by Angela's. Brought to you by Weborg 21 Center. We are excited to offer you more one-on-one customer service. Whether you need a tux for the wedding, a suit for the office, or you're just ready to step up your everyday fashion. And don't forget our second location. Angela's Boutique is now located at Bianco & Company in downtown Scottsbluff, still empowering women to look and feel their most confident. The same great boutique, now just down the street.
Welcome back. Chuck Swartz with you in the Logos broadcast booth. Stop into Logos. The guys will custom design it, print it, and have it ready for the game. There's no job too big or small for Logos in downtown Gering. 9 puts it across. Now Winkler ends that run. It'll be 14-10. 9 had served a couple of points to draw Bridgeport back. Now Boggs to serve. Gering's up 1-0. We're in the second set, and Gering leads 14-10. That'll be an ace. Boggs with her first ace. 15-10. That's the 6th point for Boggs. She had 5 the first time back there. Deaver under it. Deaver has to just push it across. Back set. Zanka couldn't get it down. Bridgeport keeps it alive. Winkler, and she gets the kill. So 16-10. It was 13-10 a moment ago. Deaver under it. 9 sets it into the middle to Evie, and it'll be long. Evie Loomis-Girdle with the side out, and we are going to have second timeout by Bridgeport. We'll just keep it here. Remind you to download the Elite Physical Therapy Sports app. It's the go-to sports app with the latest news and live scores. Plus, you can watch KNEB.TV and listen to KNEB Sports right in the app. Download the sports app in the Apple or Google Play Store, or go to KNEB.com under the Sports tab, where you can also check out the Elite Physical Therapy live score stream. I'd like to remind you can listen to the game today, relive it tomorrow on the podcast page at KNEB.com. It's brought to you by First State Bank of Scottsbluff and Gering. Bridgeport took the timeout, their second. Gering took one just, about 3 side outs ago, I think it was. And Gering up 17-10, trying to go up 2-0 in a best of 5. Bridgeport breaks the huddle. Macy Boggs will be back there. Had 5 points her first time in service in the second set. Already has 2, one of those an ace here in her second time back. Knuckleball, that one moved pretty good. 9 underneath it. Jeffries. Smith digs. Nobody else can get to it. Kill makes it 17-11. Bridgeport will have Deaver back. Hearing a couple of subs there, so now we're ready. Carly Deaver slaps it across. Huge swing by Emily Harrison for the kill. 18-11, Gering. Smith, who had a point plus an error earlier in the set, back to try again. She'll bump it back to Keenan Virgil. 9 into the middle, and that'll be Evie Loomis-Girdle for the point. 18-12. Point goes to Bridgeport, but Gering continues to lead. Now Keenan Virgil. Natalie, a 5'6" sophomore, lefty, puts it deep, and it'll be an ace. 18-13. Gering kept it alive, but no opportunity to get it over, even though a good pancake, good hustle on that one. Keenan Virgil with her first point in this set, her second in the match. And this one's into the net. So an ace, an error, and it's 19-13 Gering. Winkler out of the front row, back to serve now. She has 7 kills in the match so far. Bazanka, Ray, a couple of underclassmen there, both freshmen. Pushed on across by Ellie Klein. This will be Ray. Under it's Ruthie Loomis-Girdle. Ruthie across and down. 19-14. Bridgeport again with the point. Jeffries to see if she can get her team back a little bit closer here. Jump serve back to Smith. Winkler diving save, put on a cross by Kyla Knight. Here's Ruthie. Loomis girdle, Smith under it on a good dig. Winkler back at the 10-foot line, dug by Keenan Virgil. Now Keenan Virgil has to free ball it across. Knight underneath it. Now right at the net, it'll be put down by Kyla Knight, the junior for Gering. 20-14. Camacho back in. No points this second set, had 6 in the first. Right near the net, put on a cross by Sydney 9. Gering was ready. Ray is blocked back. Put across by Boggs, blocked back down. Ellie Klein gets the kill there. She averages half a block per set. Got one right there. It's 20-15. Gering leads. And we will see Harding back in to serve. Harding had an error earlier. And another one here. So 2 errors in service makes it 21-15. Jazz Ybarra will come in to serve. The junior, for her first service attempt in this one, tosses it high, puts it across. Into the middle to Klein. Winkler sets it to Boggs. Keenan Virgil. Back set, slide. Harrison is blocked. And into the net, Gering. So a point to Bridgeport. 21-16, another side out. Klein had an error earlier in the set serving, so seeing if she can turn that around here. Puts it across, Smith under it. Boggs, Ray, diving save by Bridgeport. That'll be Deaver, and it's tipped. Point goes to Bridgeport. 21-17. That'll be Smith just bumping it over. Overpass. Ray puts it down. 22-17. Gering. McFarland will report back in. Keenan Virgil in now for the Bridgeport Bulldogs. And McFarland to serve. Harding. 9. And Evie Loomis Girdle goes along with that one. It's 23-17. McFarland with her first point here in the second set, had 6 in the first. 9 will give it to Evie Loomis Girdle again, and it's into the net. So set point, Gering here. 24-17. Gering trying to go up 2-0. Keenan Virgil, 9, and the kill for Carly Deaver. 24-18. 9 will get to serve. Has 3 points in service, 1 the first time, 2 the second time. Here's Winkler for the kill and the win. So Gering goes up 2-0. There was only one tie in that set. That was at 1 apiece. So we get ready for the third. It is 2-0 Gering on the West Coast scoreboard.
Next Gen Outfitters, where the adventure begins and the tradition continues. When it comes to an online retailer, This is the new standard in authentic hunt, camp, and shoot. Born from over a century of outdoor experience. Your online retailer, Next Gen Outfitters.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It has been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
Welcome back. 2-0 Gering now as they win 25-13, 25-18. In that second set, Macy Boggs 8 points, including an ace for Gering. Kenny McFarland 2. Zoe Smith 1 plus an error. Same story for Sydney Winkler, 1 plus an error. 12 points in service in the second. For Bridgeport, Sydney 9 had 3. Natalie Keenan-Virgil 2, including an ace and an error. Ellie Klein had 1 with an error. Phelan Jeffries had a point. And Alexis Harding had 2 errors. So 12-7 Gering in service points. Each team had an ace. 2 errors by Gering in the second, 4 for Bridgeport. So 30 points in service through 2 sets for Gering, while Bridgeport has 13. 3 aces so far for Gering, 1 for Bridgeport through the 2 sets. And errors probably key here, 7 on Bridgeport, 3 on Gering. As we prepare for the third set, it will be Gering who serves first there in the left-hand court. And Kenny McFarland, who led off in set 1, will be back here to get us started on this one. Official checks the rotations. We are ready to go. McFarland puts it back to Ruthie Loomis-Girdle. Set to Evie Loomis-Girdle for the kill. So 1-0 Bridgeport. They led briefly in that second set. It was immediately tied up. 9 will put it across. And a huge swing by Ellie Winkler is partially blocked. Gering sets it into the middle to Harrison for the kill. And for the second straight set, we are tied at 1-1. Pazanka in, Camacho out. Macy Boggs to serve so far. Side out, side out. To Keenan-Virgil. 9 will back set it, and it's into the net by Deaver. Gering takes the 2-1 lead. Boggs again to Keenan-Virgil. 9 into the middle. Big swing by Evie Loomis-Girdle, dug by Gering. That'll set up Winkler. She tips it across. It goes on across. Pazanka with it. Now the set to Harrison doesn't get over the net. And we are tied at 2. Carly Deaver, one of 3 sophomores in the starting lineup for Bridgeport. Smith, Boggs, Harrison launches it deep. Keenan-Virgil got a fingernail on it, deflected it away from her teammate Deaver, and the point goes to Gering, 3-2. Gering with the lead, trying to end this one in a sweep if they can. Zoe Smith. Loomis Girdle under it. Now Evie, the senior, after Ruthie had the dig. Winkler tips it. 9 keeps it alive. Evie across, a pancake by Gering to keep it alive. Winkler can't get it down. Evie. Boggs keeps it alive right near the net. Tipped on across by Pazanka. Here's Bridgeport. Nice over the shoulder by Ruthie Loomis Girdle that ultimately ends up in a point. So 3-all. Our third tie here in the third set. Keenan Virgil. Lefty puts it deep. Boggs sets Winkler. Dug by Deaver. Now it'll be free balled by Deaver. It hits the top and falls back, point to Gering. And Ray will report in. Looks like we'll see Cale Morris for the first time for Gering, the junior. And Morris will be back to serve. And it's into the net. We're tied for the fourth time. This time at 4-all. A lot of side outs. Boggs has the only service point for either team here in this third set. Now Jeffries. Morris underneath. Back set. Pazanka. Jeffries. Near side to Ruthie Loomis Girdle, but it hit the antenna. And Gering goes up again, 5-4. Camacho in. As I said, only one service point so far in this third set. Every time Gering scores, Bridgeport ties it up. We'll see if it happens again. Ellie Klein across. Put on a cross by Boggs. Kept alive by Bridgeport. Virgil will hit it long. And for the first time in this set, Gering has a 2-point lead. 6-4 now. They're up 2-0. Keenan Virgil. Knocked away by 9, and now Keenan Virgil trying a near impossible shot. Can't get it over. And it is 7-4 Gering. Camacho to Deaver. 9. Deaver back at the 10-foot line. Hit on a cross by Morris, so Bridgeport in rotation. Huge swing, but dug. Morris will save it across for Gering. 9 puts it into the middle to Klein. Morris under it. There's Ray getting it down for the point. Gering's up 8-4, and we're going to have a timeout. So 8-4 in the third. Gering's up 2-0 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Sometimes events in life are planned. Others, a happy surprise. No matter what life change you're navigating, whether you're getting married or just want a bigger yard for your pup, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. Retirement. A new season in life where you can change how you live it. And something easier, convenient, that feels just right. When it's time, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
Panhandle Trails Intercity Public Transit offers regularly scheduled, accessible bus service serving communities in the Panhandle Monday through Friday. Reservations required. Visit panhandletrails.com or call 761-TRIP. That's 761-8747. Following the Bridgeport timeout, Camacho resumes the serves. Klein in the middle tips it across. Boggs keeps it alive. Smith to Ray. Diving save by Keenan Virgil. Hit across by Klein. Boggs does the same thing, and Bridgeport can't play it out of the net. It'll be 9-4. Camacho had 6 in that first set, none in the second. This one will sail long. So the error makes it 9-5. And we'll see Teresa Santoyo come in, and she will serve for Bridgeport. Santoyo, a 5'7" sophomore, averages half an ace per set. Smith underneath. Ray. Keenan Virgil under it. 9. Sets Deaver, and it hit the antenna. So it's out. Gering has the point, leading now 10-5. Waibara comes in to serve again. Looking for her first point in service, but it's into the net. So 10-6, Gering leading, but they have the serve back. Paige Schmunk will report for Klein, and she will serve for the Lady Bulldogs to the east. That's Bridgeport. Lady Bulldogs of Gering also here tonight. Deep, Smith under it. Set it in the middle, Harrison blocked back. Put on a cross by Boggs, she'll get the kill. Makes it 11-6. McFarland will serve for the second time this set. Looking for her first point yet. McFarland had 6 in the first set, 2 in the second, had an ace in that first set also. She got things rolling for Gering. Near side, Evie. Loomis Girdle for the kill. 11-7. Gering down 4, but they'll have Sydney 9 to serve. 9 looking for her first point in this one. Had 2 in the first, 3 in the second. Boggs sets it up. Winkler blocked back. That'll be Harrison missing wide. And Bridgeport pulls within 3 at 11-8. Needing to win this one to extend the match. Harrison, Boggs, Winkler. And it's 12-8 after the successful kill by the senior for Gering. Boggs had a point earlier. Back there to see if she can increase that Gering lead. 9 will set it into the middle to Evie Loomis Girdle, and it's blocked back. 13-8 Gering. Boggs with her second point. Gives her 13 on the night in service. Jeffries pushes it across. Smith under it. Set it up to Winkler. Blocked back. This time it'll be set to the freshman Carly Pazanka, and she'll get the kill.